Hey, 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 morning coffee live with Paul Cummings. Guess what? Today is my 30-month anniversary of my stroke. I was just being loaded onto the air ambulance this time 30 months ago. Seems like yesterday. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Loris and Bo, how you doing? So let me get on with this. So many things I want to talk about. So I got up early and really thought about how I could do this show. And for all my friends, I want to say hello. I'm not going to put it on the string right now because celebrating my anniversary, I'm just really glad that I got a second chance at life. So I thought I would break it down. I'm have a little bit of sore throat, but I thought I would break it down month by month. So let me get started. Fear and faith. When I had my stroke, I was consumed with fear. Consumed with fear. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have a clue. I didn't know what aphasia was. I didn't know how my stroke would turn out. I was just consumed with fear. But I had a good friend that I went to college with, Philip Wade, came and visited me in the hospital. And I couldn't talk, and I couldn't read, and I couldn't write. My mindset was all about what am I going to do? Because I wanted to talk, but I couldn't. I wanted to write, but I couldn't. I wanted to read, but I couldn't. And Philip said to me, Paul, I promise you, things are going to get better. You have to have faith. Faith. The faith must be larger than your fear. He prayed with me and said the following. I will never forget it. You spent your life teaching people to sell and be better leaders. How good it's going to be when you learn to talk, when you learn to read, when you learn to write, that you will be promoting hope of a great recovery for the rest of your life. How much more valuable and rewarding to promote hope instead of sales and leadership. That was a profound moment in my life in the hospital. And then month two, depression set in a lot. Depression because I had always been able to figure it out. I had always paddled my own canoe. I had always been able to do anything I wanted to do without help. And all of a sudden, I needed help. All of a sudden, I needed my family more than I ever did in my life. And they were there for me. And they provided me hope. My mom provided me hope and kept talking to me and talking to me and wouldn't let me be down. They propped me up. They propped me up. And they said to all of my family and a few friends said to me, there's going to be a day when you are going to talk again. And when I met my first speech teacher 7 weeks in, Christine said to me, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk? And I nodded my head. I will never forget what she said. Well, let's do it then. So much hope came my way with those simple words. Let's do it then. Let's do it then. All I needed was a glimpse of progress. A glimpse of progress. Let me say hi to some people. Hi, Salud. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Brad. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Laura Messner. You're going to sing today. So I think I said hi. Oh, hi, Marina. I know your parents are so proud of you. I think they are. I think they are. So let me continue. Hey, Lynn. Month three. Loss and lesson. Loss and lesson. So I had bought this book, 40,000 words, and Casey just brought this book, so I'm going to be working with her on that. Loss and lesson. I just bought this book, and I had begun to trace everything in that book. Trace, because I couldn't really write. So this is what I mean. That's all the B words. All the B words. And I was just beside myself because I couldn't say the words, but I was making progress. So the loss became the lesson. The loss became the lesson. The loss became the lesson. By doing that, by experiencing loss, failing over and over again, that was the lesson. That was the lesson. And it hit me that I have been doing all my life for a living what I needed to do to get better. Loss became my lesson. The more I lost, the more I struggled, the more I failed, the better it got. Loss becomes lesson. And month 4, I arrived at St. Petersburg, to go to the Aphasia Center for 8 weeks. And I was scared because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. And my attitude became sour. Losing attitudes continuously kill your progress. Losing attitude continuously, note to self, I need to say that word better, kill. So when you have a bad attitude, it gets in the way of your progress. So I had to resolve that. I went to my first speech therapy center lesson at the center, and I was so distraught because I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't have a good first day. And I said, oh my God, I was just stuck in my own bad attitude. And if you have a bad attitude, it will get in the way of your progress. So I had to change my state of mind and be looking forward to every day I spent at that place. And they helped me immensely. All speech therapists are not equal, but the best ones I had at the Aphasia Center changed my life. Changed my life. They did so much for me. Month 4, I was making progress. I could see progress in my mind. I could see progress in my mind. And month 5, rut and routine. Rut and routine. Rut and routine. Listen, when you get in a rut, that's a grave with both ends dug out, and you just dig the rut over and over again and ask a lot of bad questions. Why me? Why did this happen to me? All my friends left. I'm left alone, stuck here in this 3rd floor apartment. Not where, I was just stuck in a rut of bad thinking. If you have to eliminate stinking thinking. Write that down. You have to eliminate stinking thinking. It's bad for you. And get in a good routine that will promote your progress and what you desire in life. Rut, get out of the grave. Fill the grave in and form a new routine. Carla and Kayla were in that center. I met them there. Felisa was in that center. Maury was in that center. And they watched me every day. For the break of day, I would sit in the little pool area and record my videos. It took massive amount of work. I would record it, start over, record it, start over. I was all about loss because I was all about messing my words up. But I refuse to not do that video. Routine, 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 routine. Month 6 was all about losing and winning, losing and winning, losing and winning, losing and winning. I was starting to formulate my phrases. I was starting to talk in full sentences. I was starting to get my clarity back. I was starting to get my ability to speak back. I could see progress, and I was losing and winning, losing and winning, losing and winning. It was a battle every day. I'm telling you, month 6 was about losing and winning. I refused to give up. I was wearing myself out because I wanted to talk again. I practiced 14 hours a day. I was relentless, and I just practice and practice and practice and practice. Some days were better than others, but I wanted to win. I wanted to talk. I wanted to raise awareness about aphasia. I was relentless about being able to talk. Month 7. I don't know what was wrong, but I found myself, month 7, a little bit of hopelessness set in, and I was struggling with remaining hopeful. It was a day-by-day struggle. I think it was because I had made so much progress that I had decided to accelerate the progress. Instead of listening to my own teaching, you got to slow down to speed up. Slow down to speed up. Slow down to speed up. Do less with more impact. Practice a lot, but practice perfectly. Don't practice in a way that reinforces your bad behavior of speaking. Slow down and get it right. That was a major awareness that came. Slow down and get it right. Slow down and get it right. Hey, Kathy, I love Gabby, and I love you. I love you. And thanks for the comment. So, month 8. Month 8. Mistakes and habits. I have an interesting take on mistakes. You should make it as often as you can. Make mistakes. Fail more often, rapidly. The more you make mistakes, the more opportunity you have to learn. But form the habit of being keenly aware of your mistakes. I'm slowing down. Keenly aware of your mistakes. That will help you turn loss into lesson. That will help you be aware of your practice habits. It will help you be aware what you need to do to practice better, more efficiently, more exponentially, reinforce that good habit and replace that bad habit. If you make a mistake, be aware, turn that stumbling block into a stepping stone, and you can get better. Mistakes are your friend. Mistakes are your friend. If you make mistakes, that gives you the awareness to change that mistake into a better habit, learning experience. Just make the mistake more often. Get your mistakes out early and often and get better and better and better. So, month 9. Month 9. Why me? Why me? I lost my career, financial setbacks, you can't count, buildings sold, buildings lost. Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? When? Why not me? Why not me? Why not me? I believe, if I've said it many times, I believe God stroked me for something great in my life. I will not turn my back on that mission. So as soon as I came out of the coma that was why me mentality and recognized why not me, my mindset completely changed. Completely changed. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's okay to grieve sometimes. It's okay to grieve the loss of your former you and replace it with the new you. I miss me, but I like me better right now. So listen, I hope you understand. I am just eat up with raising awareness about aphasia, eating up with making people aware of aphasia. And I hope you will share this, and I hope you will invite friends. And I need you to help me, and we can be stronger together. So, month 10, I can't, and I can. I can't, and I can. Month 10. I was thinking about the neurologist in the hospital telling my kids, your dad will never be able to talk again. Your dad will never be able to read again. Your dad will never completely write again. Your dad will have to learn a new normal. Your dad will have to accept things as they are. Really? Okay. Well, the stroke didn't get the memo. And I'm telling you, that moment was that's when I decided. I didn't know how, I didn't know why, I didn't know the process. I just was infuriated with that guy telling me I couldn't do something. And I threw my pen at him, and I wanted him to get out of my room. Oh, I've been to visit him. I did. 14 months after I had my stroke. It was an interesting conversation. He didn't even believe it was me. So anyway, many things. Like when I got back home, my next door neighbor, that was my doctor, another story for another day. Well, it's been a year. About how you doing? You be out I'm sorry, get it right. He said to me about a year and 2 months after I had my stroke, "You're about done with that stroke business, aren't you?" And then many times I had that experience from people that it's been a year, it's been 2 years, you're about done with it, right? So I think people just are misinformed, or some people are just, to be honest with you, a little bit ignorant about the process of aphasia. And that's just the way it is. So we have to do something. I believe that the main thing we could do, I believe there's more speech therapists in the country than there are doctors. I believe that this whole thing, if we can revolutionize the input speech therapists have, speech therapists, to me, are the key, And I have a lot of ideas about how we can do something. But if you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can, you're also right. Shift your mentality to doing away with the I can'ts in your life and replacing it with the I cans in your life. Month 11. People tend to wonder what's happening to them instead of knowing. If you can replace the wondering what's going to happen to me and replace it with the knowing that you're going to be okay, the knowing that if you practice, you're going to get better, the knowing and the faith and the belief that all things are possible when you trust God, the knowing that you can get better. I don't care how long it's been since you had your stroke. I don't care if it's been 1 month, 10 years, you can get better every day. You have to absorb that and know that you can get better every single day. You can learn something every day. You can invest in something every day. You can teach a new strategy every day, and you can get involved every day. Just don't wonder what's going to happen to you. Don't sit around and woe is me. Don't sit around and feel sorry for yourself. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay there. If you get on the struggle bus, get off, and know that you can get better. Month 11 was that for me. You know, I started getting involved in the community. I didn't talk right, but who cares? I would just talk anyway. If they didn't get it, I would just talk more. So by getting out, getting involved, I was learning. I was learning about people. I was learning about awareness. I was learning about how much the world is unaware of an aphasia. I was on a mission. I knew that I had to do something. I knew that I had to do something. And Please share this. Hey, Salute, thank you, thank you. I thank you. So, month 12. Look down and look up. If you look down, you're depressed, you're worried, you look down with regret, and you stay sad, it's not going to get any better. Look up for your answers. Look up and be involved in the awe of it all. Childlike enthusiasm, childlike energy, childlike excitement, and look up with faith. Look up. When you look up, things get better and better and better. Look up. Look up. Month 13. Lack of knowledge and research. By the way, I'm going to go to 18 months, so hang in there with me. Lack of knowledge. I didn't have any knowledge about neuroplasticity. I didn't have any knowledge about tools that were available to me. I didn't have any working knowledge about aphasia. So I had to replace that lack of knowledge with research. I got on a research kick, and I studied and studied and studied everything I could get my hands on about aphasia, about stroke recovery. And I was totally invested in that research. I couldn't get enough of it. You have to be your own speech advocate. If you want to speak, you can speak, but you have to be your own speech advocate. You have to want it more than anybody else wants it for you. And you can't stop. You have to do your research. Practice, practice, practice relentlessly. Do the work, do the work, do the work. You can do it. I tell you all the time, you can do anything, anything, anything. I believe that. And it's so much research to be done in the future. We're learning more about neuroplasticity every day, and it's amazing to learn. Month 14. Indifference and Be Kind. Indifference and Be Kind. When I got out and was interacting with people, it struck me that people were so indifferent with a person that had a disability that they couldn't see. I was shocked by the indifference I found in people. And I needed to be grateful for those people instead of angry. Grateful that they were so indifferent that it provided me an opportunity to be kind to them. An opportunity to educate them on aphasia. An opportunity to sit down and say, wait a minute, I have aphasia. I have aphasia. I didn't have a loss of intellect. I lost my language. I lost my ability to read, talk, and write. The indifference I found was a great lesson. And I can only hope that anybody watching this, you will share it with everybody, because that indifference is cruel. That indifference is so uncalled for. That indifference hurts. But you don't have to take that indifference and be down. You can take that indifference as an awareness to be kind, as an awareness to be grateful, as an awareness that you make a difference. Your smile makes a difference. Your attitude makes a difference. You're presenting joyful noise makes a difference. Be kind to others that are not kind to you. That's the lesson. It takes very little to be kind to others that are nice to you. Be kind to others that are not nice to you, that are indifferent with you. That is the lesson I learned month 14. Month 15. You will never talk. I am talking. I thought back about all the people that told me what was in store for me. I thought about my mom, and she refused to let me lose. She refused to let me be down. She refused to discourage me. She encouraged me. And that courage she gave me, that courage she imparted with me, that progress she made me see out in the future. If I think back to month 2 from month 15, the progress I had made was staggering. It hit me. Wait a minute, I am talking. They said I would never talk. I am talking. And just so good to realize that you can do anything. I believe people with aphasia, people with a stroke are so strong. We stand up and we dust ourselves off when we get knocked down and just go again and again and again. So good. So good. So month 16. No goals and new goals. I had set a goal every day to learn new words. I set a goal every day to work on my inflection, pausing, cadence. I had set a goal every day to do my video. But what I had not done was set new goals predicting my future. I was just stuck in every day, every day, every day. And I believe those everyday goals got me better. But really, what transitioned me to a new height was when I thought, I'm going to create the level 10 Hope Exchange. I am going to open my retreat center. I am going to teach other people with aphasia how to talk. What better person to teach than a person that actually experienced aphasia? So when I set that new goal, it was like giving a shot in my veins every day. I was inspired. I was so excited. I was energetic. I was enthusiastic every day. Entheos was running amok. I love it, and I still love it. I am excited every day. So that no goals to new goals was so important. So important. And month 17, bad attitude and good attitude. So going to take a little bit of time about this. Yes, Susan, I am going to start my retreats on my farm in April or May of next year, and I can't wait. And we already have our speakers booked. Courtney Runyon is going to speak, and I can't wait. Jerry is going to be the master of ceremonies. A lot has been planned. Maddie Niembach is going to speak. We'll get in touch with that and keep you posted. Bad attitudes and good attitudes. There's a bad attitude regarding aphasia. If I post a post about aphasia, it will get less views than I post something about goal setting, something about, and I wonder why, because we need to promote awareness about aphasia. Can you believe that so many people are unaware? And when they found out, they just like pass it off, you know? So I have a mission to change the mindset about awareness and the attitude about awareness. We need to spread this message. I believe that we have the ability to talk. I believe that. I believe that we need to promote new ways to learn. I believe that too. But we need to get awareness about aphasia. More people have aphasia than have Parkinson's, MS, cerebral palsy combined. Think about that. More people have aphasia. More people have aphasia than Parkinson's, MS, or cerebral palsy. Nobody knows about it. 7 out of 100 have somewhat of a working knowledge. We need to promote awareness. Month 18. Struggle and step up. So, to be honest with you, I had a really bad setback. In 3 weeks, my dad and mom both died, and I went in the tank. I just couldn't deal with it. My mom was my hero. My daddy was my mentor. 3 weeks, boom. 3 weeks. And I just couldn't believe it because I didn't see it coming. I had time to prepare for my dad's passing, but I didn't know I would lose my mom 3 weeks later. I wouldn't have, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have talked without her. I wouldn't have talked without her. And I went away, took some time off, and she died on June the 13th, 2019, a month, 1 year and a month after my stroke. She made it her life's mission to call me every day, as sick as she was. She knew that she had cancer, but she didn't tell anybody. She was so adamant about taking care of my dad. And she did for 8 years. My dad had dementia, Alzheimer's, multiple strokes. And when the diagnosis came that she had bone cancer, stage 4 throughout her entire body, I wonder how much she must have hurt, to take care of me and take care of, and never, ever, ever. If you saw my mom, you saw her smiling. If you saw my mom, she had a zest for life. If you saw my mom, she was encouraging. She was a great storyteller. And thank you, Jennifer. My mom and I had a very special relationship. And I was going to play her last voicemail today, but I decided not to do it. Anyway, it was on July the 4th, the day before her birthday, when I always spent July the 4th at my mom and dad's house. So I went down there. And I was sitting out by the trees, listening to the chimes, barbecuing on the grill. And I had a sense of my mom sitting there and said, and I looked up and she was proud. I could tell. And I just realized that at that moment, the best way I could honor my mom and dad was to continue to work, to continue to be positive, to continue to be thankful for. And I realized that that's what my mission was in life. So thanks for tuning in. I know I kept you a long time, but I just wanted you to be aware that we all go through things with our struggle with aphasia and stroke, and there's hope. Hope is on the way. And I would have never started the Level 10 Hope Exchange without my mom. She was the impetus for that. She said, baby, do this. So I would like to ask you, if you haven't joined the Level 10 Hope Exchange, or you have, refer all your friends to the Level 10 Hope Exchange. I'll accept them. We would love to have your friends. And we have one mission, Every post is designed to promote hope. Hope is on the way. So have a good day. I appreciate you, and I've been remiss haven't been sending the response to the messages, but I have a lot going on with the storm and all that, but I'm going to do it today. Have a good day. And as I always tell you, you are someone special because you are. You were destined to be great from birth. God doesn't sponsor any flops. You were designed for maximum accomplishment. Go live to your purpose. Be kind. Be joyful. Be aware. Let go. Let God. Have a smile on your face. Go spread joy everywhere. And till next time, may the speech be with you. Hope is on the way. Bye for now.